All right, you're about to see some rehab exercises that will be shown using tubing or resistance bands. Okay, there's a few safety features and safety checks that I want you to do if you're using that. First of all, you need to inspect the tubing, make sure that there's no cracks, no big creases in the tubing. You always want to assume that the tubing could break. So that's why oftentimes I'll suggest using two pieces of tubing also. That way if one does break, then the other one will kind of catch you. So that's a few things of advice. The other thing is, if any of the exercises have points where you're putting a lot of pressure, leaning back, which oftentimes we will have, again, assume that it's possible that it could break. You can take a chair and put it behind you, or just always be cautious that that is a possibility. All right. The other thing is that as you're doing rehab exercises, and really all rehab, if it hurts, you want to stop. Now, a little bit of tension or discomfort is okay, but if you feel any sharpness or that it's irritating the injury, stop. The other thing you can do is go up against the edge of discomfort. So say, for example, if I'm treating my elbow and to pull across hurts, but right about there it is where I start to feel some of the pain, you can take another step away and just do little pulses against the edge of discomfort, but don't ever push it past the point of pain. So anytime we're doing especially short arcing, where you're going into a pulse, go up against the edge of pain, and then back off and just do the pulses up against that edge. All right, so always remember that safety is our number one thing. Be aware of what's around you and also the tools that you're using. All right, have fun doing the exercises. Okay, today I'm going to be demonstrating elbow rehab. So we're going to go in all four directions for the elbow. Now with elbow rehab, when I demonstrate, I'll show as many as I can. Sometimes I'll say I'm going to switch hands so that you can see, but I'll try and show that during the demo. All right. First of all, we want to kind of isolate. Now in this case, I've hooked up the anchor here. You can also wrap it around a doorknob, whatever works best. In this case today, I've decided to put an anchor up. All right. Now when you're doing the elbow, you always want to try to isolate. In this case, we're doing what's called short arcing. So you're going to go up against the edge of discomfort. This is good to be done if you have any tendonitis. If there is pain, then you go up against the edge of discomfort, as it should have you should have seen explained previous. But you want to try to isolate that as best you can. So in this case, I'm just going to hold my elbow against my arm or against my body and do the short arcing. We're going to do 3 rounds of 10 in all 4 directions, okay? And so you can just follow along with me, and we're going to do the entire set. Here we go. So we're going to start with pulling across. So arm straight, arm against your body, arm straight ahead, and we're going to do little pulses. We'll do 10 pulses. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now, in this case, we're now going to change our direction. I'm going to hang on to it, and when you turn, so obviously I'm taking my hand from this position to this position, that's going to change the pull on the elbow. So we're going to come here and we're going to pull across. So we'll pull across again, isolating against the body, pulling across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now what we're going to do, you are going to stay with the tubing in the same hand. I'm going to, so essentially what it would look like is you would turn, but then I would be blocking you from the camera. So I'm going to switch hands, okay? You don't switch hands though, we'll stay on the same elbow. I'm going to be pulling out now, again, isolating the elbow. We're going to go out. So here we go, pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you're going to grab a hold of it, and again, we're going to pull out. So we're changing the pull of the muscle. Pull out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then on this one, usually we do all 4 directions. I like with the elbow doing a pulse backwards as well. So you're kind of pulling it and isolating that elbow this way. I'm gonna show it here so you get some good resistance, and we're just gonna do a little pulse pulling straight back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I'm gonna go through those again. We're gonna go through it 2 more times. I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit. So we're gonna come here, isolate, and pull across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna pull here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, I would normally turn, but I'm gonna switch hands. So you're just gonna turn. Okay, now I'm just gonna switch hands here, and we're gonna go out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to grab a hold, isolate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're just going to pull straight down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll go one more set. Okay, I'm going to grab with supposedly the arm that we're working on. And again, you really should always be hanging on to it with the same hand. I'm switching so that you can see it on the camera. We're gonna pull out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grab a hold, isolate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, I would turn. You're gonna turn. I'm gonna switch hands so you can see me. Pulling straight up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to turn my hand, and we're going to come out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to go into a straight elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so that is 3 rounds of elbow rehab, what we call short arcing. Can be done during any time of rehab or even as a warm-up, but just make sure that all those feel good and comfortable and that you're using the proper amounts of resistance. Okay, hope you enjoyed the video and it's helpful for you. Thanks, guys.